Go.
Hi, I'm Natalie, National News. Today we're doing a segment on the causes and effects of World War I. Here with me is a professor from Princeton University. Hello, Professor Sauve.
Hello, thank you for having me.
What is your take on the causes of World War I?
World War I was the result of leaders' aggression towards other countries, which was supported by the rising nationalism of the European nations. Economic and imperial competition and fear of war prompted military alliances and an arms race, which further escalated the tension, contributing to the outbreak of war.
Well worded. What effect do you think the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand had on the outbreak of war?
Due to Ferdinand's death, Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia. Allying itself with Germany, it claimed war on Serbia. With the domino effect caused by ethnic and political alliances, the world fell into war.
Here is an interpretation of the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand by an anonymous artist. The war was a tangle of alliances in every sense of word. Can you explain what happened?
Such were the mechanics that brought the world's major nations into the war at one time or another. Russia was bound by treaty to Serbia, Germany to Austria-Hungary, France to Russia, Britain to France, and so forth. Italy was allied both to Germany and Russia, but was able to avoid entering the fray by signing a clause enabling it to evade its obligations to both. Italy declared a policy of neutrality along with the U.S.
Wow, that's an entanglement. But that wasn't the only problem. In your words, what was the arms race?
The menace that was forming between the countries of the world made everyone paranoid. They all started to expand their armies and navies to protect themselves from everyone else. This again is an example of the domino effect. Maybe they should have called it the Domino War instead of the Great War.
Yeah, good one. On the effects of World War I, what other costs were there besides the obvious monetary values?
There were both good and bad repercussions due to the war. There was a boost in the economy and technology industries. Our country leapt ahead with scientific discoveries as well. Some bad repercussions were that of lives lost and those forever in pain physically and mentally. Socialistic ideas experienced a boom as they spread not only in Germany and the Austrian Empire, but also made advances in Britain and France. The end of the war put a lot of stress on the government, mainly the president. President Wilson suffered a stroke when at a rally to support the Versailles Treaty.
Wow, did this help his campaign for the treaty?
Yes, as a matter of fact it did. In the following months after Wilson's stroke, the popularity of the treaty grew. When the Senate finally voted on the treaty and lodged its changes, Wilson asked those to vote against it. His plan had been changed so much he no longer agreed with it. In the end, in 1921, the United States signed a separate treaty with each of its central powers and refused the Treaty of Versailles and never joined the League of Nations.
Ouch, I wonder what other countries thought of that. In your opinion, did World War II have anything to do with World War I or anything to do with the Versailles Treaty?
Germany was wounded by the Treaty of Versailles, not just economically. Their pride was shot. They were blamed for the entire war under the Treaty of Versailles. This helped with the rise of Nazi Germany, and in condolence, World War II. Hitler played on the emotions that the young people of Germany were feeling. They had all lost hope, and Hitler promised a new Germany.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Natalie Smith with Nashville News.